take no pleasure in this, and I've just executed a executive order limiting business operations after 10 p.m. on the weekends. And we don't take this lightly. There's been already one homicide outside just a couple of weeks ago, and then this last weekend there was an assault on a police officer. I talked to Dolores, a neighbor of this neighborhood, and she's most concerned about the quality of life, the noise, the guns, the violence, and especially property taxes will have to rise because last weekend we spent $10,000 in police overtime and it's not sustainable. We've tried to work with the businesses and yet they continue to attract crowds. They're not taking responsibility for them. If you go to whether it's MetLife or Cooper's or Philadelphia, the Eagles Stadium, they provide security and help control the crowds outside their establishments. This is the only way that we can go forward. It's temporary. It's till the end of August until council can act whether we want to have a party tax that would be about, we'd have to raise about $1.5 million, it's estimated, to incur patrols downtown during these times. The businesses are not authorized to have the parties that they are having, and it's unfortunate that they're adding to disturbances and the quality of life of the downtown neighborhood. And that's it. And I have a copy of the executive order that we'll be passing around, and if there are any questions.
What's the perimeter of the area that you're talking about? Is it downtown? Is it all?
Yes, it's downtown on East State Street, and it's from South Broad Street to Canal Street across the railroad tracks.
And how long have these disturbances and people getting killed, how long has this been going on?
It's been going on since the spring, but lately they seem to be getting, now that summer is upon us, they seem to be getting worse. They're also have dubbed City Hall, which I don't mind. I think it's a public access, but they dubbed it Club City Hall. They leave bottles behind. They're parking illegally in front of fire hydrants and causing disruption to the quiet enjoyment of the neighborhood. There are still apartment buildings down here. There's people who live on top of the businesses, and we've received multiple complaints about the excessive noise, the excessive crowds, the street fights, and the litter that the city then has to clean up after it's all said and done.
You said something about the businesses are having parties. Can you explain, like, are they having block parties and not getting permits or what?
They're attracting, through social media or otherwise, they're attracting crowds that are not, cannot sustain or hold these type of crowds. There's alcohol involved, there's illegal cannabis sales. And I understand that young people want to enjoy themselves and we want to encourage it, but when they bring alcohol out into the public, leave bottles on the street, broken glass, that causes concern for the city.
Have you done anything with the businesses, you know, causing like a nuisance situation or anything like that?
We will be enforcing the nuisance statutes. We intend to, we have to, we don't want to. We'd like to work with the business community, but we'd like that the disruption to the neighborhood that's caused by this attraction to come down here at night and often until 4 o'clock in the morning is just not sustainable. As a city, we don't have the police budget to just patrol down a couple of blocks. We have to think about the other neighborhoods as well.
Are these outsiders coming in? Are they people that live here?
I think it's all over. The crowd, we haven't carded anybody, but there are locals and outsiders alike that come down here. Thank you,
I have a
everyone.
question. Oh, I don't want you to
Yes.
end it. I don't want you to end it. I was waiting for you to get done.
Oh, okay.
All right. I disagree with several things you said.
Okay.
Okay. One, my restaurant is totally legal by statute. I'm NJWeedman, by the way. By statute, in the entertainment district, 24-hour cafes can exist. I play music too. Okay. Yeah. I play music. Okay. And
Do you also
we-
put speakers outside on East State Street?
No, absolutely not. I thought about it, but no. Now, as far as being legal, my restaurant is 100% legal. And if 500 people show up downtown, 200 come in my place, and 300 decide to stay outside, there's absolutely nothing I can do about the 300 people outside. And if anybody says that, they talk about having me pay for security for outside, it's ridiculous. Only one other city in America does that. You just named two places, and I think they were wrong analogies. You named MetLife, and you named the Eagle Stadium. Now, I've been to the Eagle Stadium. I've been out there when people were tailgating, and I've seen fights. I simply saw a guy with a Giant shirt on show up and got beat up. Nobody blamed Jeffrey Lurie for that. Same thing happens outside. These people are tailgaters, like for real, they're tailgaters. And anybody can tell you, I have 200 people inside my place, enjoying themselves. When we close about 3:30 or so, most of them leave. Some join the tailgaters. I'm not gonna say they don't, but some join the tailgaters. As far as the trash, you don't have to have no city employees cleaning up my trash or cleaning up the trash for those crowds. And it would be a lie to say that. Every night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday mornings, I hire two guys to show up at 5 o'clock every morning and clean up all that. Again, that's not my responsibility. That's me trying to be a good neighbor. I don't want my neighbors to come outside and see that in the morning. So they clean it up every morning. As far as hours of operation, listen, the city created this entertainment zone. I was happy to be already inside, and I was encouraging other people to come here. I've talked to food trucks, I've talked to different vendors, and everybody seemed to be scared of the city. But I think that that's what should happen. I think that this should be more like South Street. I think it should be more like, say, Times Square. I've lived in Phoenix, it was Grand Avenue there.
Can I just cut you off? 'Cause and I don't mean, you can go on after I'm done.
I thought you were about ready to end. I waited till you were in.
No, I'm answering questions and you pause the question. In any event,
All right, I'll be
we
quiet.
want you to be successful, but one, you're not a licensed dispensary. You're
Well, we're not
attracting,
even talking about dispensary.
you're not a licensed dispensary, you're
deflecting, man.
attracting
You're deflecting,
people to
Mayor.
come
You were
to
deflecting,
consume.
Mayor. The dispensary closes at 10 o'clock every night. It's the restaurant that I have open till 4,
Okay.
and that's
All right.
legal. So
You
come on,
don't
keep-
have a legal
keep-
business. You
I
don't have a legal
business. If not, you would have
dispensary.
arrested. You've patronized my business. How are you saying it's not
I've
legal?
come there for lunch.
You come there for more than lunch now. Come on, be honest.
Where's
I
that?
got pictures.
Uh,
I posted a
I-
picture on my Facebook page today of him smelling my bug. I
Okay,
have pictures of you
Okay.
smelling
I've taken
my
a
bug.
tour of
this
it.
is, we're done.
Of course you don't.
Okay, I'm not gonna,
You're fumbling, Mayor.
I am not
And you
fumbling.
picked up the
I'm
ball.
not fumbling.
And you ran the wrong
When
way.
you are actually encouraging people to come here
I
to
am.
quote-unquote Club City Hall, lighting up the place, which is fine, you have a First Amendment right to do that, and we need to have orderly assemblies on City Hall property,
But
period.
how can we have an orderly assembly when the city withdraws everything?
Sorry,
That's
I'm
all.
Richardson, business
NJWeedman for mayor.
This press
I'm gonna run
conference
for
is
mayor
a press
now.
conference.
Just-
This is
I'm
not
gonna run
to
for
entertain the vendors.
Running
We
for
want to
mayor.
inform the press
This
and
is how
the
the city does
community
it. So somebody
about
starts speaking
the
out, they
executive
shut off
order.
the conversation.
And we are ready to respond your questions, not to hear your statements. This is not a stage to hear your statements. The mayor is making the statements and ready for questions from the press. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.